Hello and welcome everybody to another Aetherdrift draft. I'm Paul Cheon and today we are sitting at rank number 93. Let's hope to get another trophy here. Things have been going fairly well for us in general when we draft all of these green-based decks. And just want to continue, keep chugging along. You know what? I will say though, I will try to, if possible, if it's close, I will try to draft something else in this draft. Maybe you guys are all getting sick of the various blue-green draft decks, but it's so good. Anyways, before we head into this draft, I just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Check out TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Whether or not you need some booster boxes just to crack open some packs, or some singles to round out your constructed decks, TCGplayer.com is the place to go. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before you make any purchases. Additionally, go to HeavyPlay.com for all your Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories needs. If you want deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, and more, HeavyPlay.com is the place to go to for all of those items. Make sure you go to HeavyPlay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. All right, let's just open a sweet rare that's just... The problem with this card is that it's black. Like, black just doesn't have that many ways to discard. That's the issue. I can take it first pick and try to make it work. Back on Track is also extremely good, by the way. This has a really high win rate in the format. Marauding Mako, I just don't believe in the cycling deck, so I don't think I want to take that. Lagarin is a good card if you want to be green-white, but I don't want to start green-white. I don't mind starting with Back on Track, because this can just go in any deck. So yeah, let's go ahead and take the Back on Track, just because I feel like this is a little more versatile. And no matter what I draft, like this can make its way into one of my decks. Okay, here's an interesting pack. There's Memory Guardian, but I actually think in the Artifact deck, Pactile Terror is better. Risen Necroregent, I'm a little bit lower on now. If I'm red-black specifically, I like this card, but if not, then I think this card is just okay. Fang Druid Summoner is pretty nice because it gets you, you know, a Tyrion or whatever, Tyrion. Plowthrough is also interesting as well. You know, I said I was going to try to do something different. I'm going to take Pactile Terror here and see if we can draft an Artifact deck, okay? Let's do it. Well, the best cards in this pack by far are Earth Rumbler and Runover. And these Artifact cards are just not good enough for me to take. There's Midnight Mangler and Nimble Thopterist. And those are just cards that are not all that exciting. So let's just take the Runover and then see where this goes. And, you know, if Artifacts is kind of where we need to go back into, I can certainly see doing that. I could have taken something completely different, but I took the Pactile Terror just to take a shot at doing something else. But now with Back on Track, I guess we do the Pothole Mole thing. There's just no good Artifact card in this pack. Beast Rider Vanguard's fine. Auxiliary is fine. Well, let's take Pothole Mole. Yeah. You know, Carrion Cruiser is actually just okay. I think I just like Hazard of the Dunes better. Just an excellent card. I don't know why green continues to be open. Maybe it's just because it's super deep, but let's take Hazard of the Dunes here. Look, if I got, you know, more, like if I got Grim Baubles and a bunch of Artifact cards, I would have been open to going in that direction, but I just didn't. All right, I'm going to take the bike, though. Maybe we can cook. Maybe we can just play lots of colors and have some fun. Okay? We'll try that. Also, black doesn't seem particularly open outside of this. Pack 2 had some black cards in it. All right, there's a Fang Druid Summoner, which I really do like. Sky Crash is also okay. Jungle Hollow's fine. But this one has the most upside. Like, the Kite and Gravestalker is okay, but if I can just find a Tyrion, like, I'm always a dreamer. I'm always hoping that I get there with this Fang Druid Summoner. Honestly, all you need is an Omnivorous Gibberick or whatever, and it's totally fine. But if you can get the 9/7, it's great. It's weird. Blue doesn't seem that open, but black doesn't either. There is the blue-white artifact here, but man, we took all these green cards, so this doesn't really feel like it belongs. We'll just take this just to make sure that we have, you know, a functional graveyard-based strategy here. Oh, I could have taken another Fang Druid Summoner, right? That's probably what I would have taken over the Pactile Terror. Okay. All right. Well, there's an Omnivore. Gonna take that. Nobody in green-white. Nobody in green-white, but Omnivore with the Fang Druid Summoner makes a lot of sense. And it's our first 2-drop. Oh my gosh, another Pothole Mole? Okay, yeah, we are... Alright, we are firmly in black Greenland, and that's just what we're going to do here. Let's cut that. The bike also probably doesn't make it. But, you know, this doesn't look all that exciting. It's just all commons minus the back on track. I do think I like Runover as an interactive spell over the Rumbler, but we're going to need some help here in the future packs. I mean, this deck looks okay. Bloodfell Caves and Veloheart Bike does open the door for a potential red splash if we get something nice. Ooh. Okay, this is a card, by the way, that I was pretty low on, but I think it's actually good because the format's slow. It's kind of an overrun, and you kind of need effects like that. But there's also back on track, which is really good in black green. The triple green. Okay, you know what? If I was a different deck, I think March of the Worlders would be better. And if I had a bunch of Scurryfoots and stuff. But in black green, this is premium. I'm looking here. It's right below Thundering Broodwagon in terms of how good this card is. So now all I need to do is just pick up something expensive that's really powerful to get back. Like a Ketradon or something along those lines. And all of a sudden, I get a 5-mana Ketradon, which is quite strong. Here, this pack is a total whiff. Pack 2, pick 2. Nothing I want. I will take a Deathless Pilot. I need 2-drops. And when you play a bunch of self-mill cards, it's fine to play. It's obviously not exciting whatsoever. And now, wow, look at all these green-white cards. Remember the Laggarand that went around? So Bulwark Ox and Veteran Beast Rider here. I actually think Beast Rider is better than the Bulwark Ox, but we can't really take either. There is a Roadside Blowout here. There's also a Siphon Fuel and a Gibrick Omnivore. You know, just because I'm light on interaction, I'm going to take the Siphon Fuel now over the Omnivore. Just because I think I need it a little bit more. Even though my curve is already looking kind of high. But it's just important to be able to kill 6/6s. So I will take the Siphon Fuel here. Here there is a Mimeoplasm Revered one. I actually don't think this card's particularly strong. The Refueler is only just okay. It still acts as a mana sink. And if I do pick up some exhaust cards, it's still a pretty decent card to play. And it's a 3-drop, so I'll take it. People often kind of freak out when they see this card too. So oftentimes they'll just kill it. Not getting any black out of this pack, and we're seeing all of these amazing white cards. Now, had we taken the Laggarand on the wheel, but just, like, it's just simply far too late to swap over to these white cards. So for me, I'm going to stay the course. The person we're passing to just ended up in black-green, I believe, but we'll take the Night Market here. I think it's better to just stay the course than just try to go nuts here with all of these amazing uncommons. There's 5 uncommons that are all good here. But let's take Night Market. All right, there we go. There's a Ketradon. Very, very happy with that. Just staying the course here. Staying the course. No black or green cards in sight here. Some blue-white artifact cards. I'll take a Rugged Highlands. And now with the Bloodfell Caves and the bike, if I get a good red card, I am positioning myself for a splash. Guylite Pathmaker, Streaking Oil Gorger, or Alacrian Jaguar are the options for us. They're both pretty bad, but I think I just prefer having the bigger body. But I don't want to play the card. Here I'll take Lightning Strike, pick 9. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I'll take a Loxodon Surveyor here. Surveyors are, it's weird in black-green just because you're not that aggressive. But if you mill this, it's nice if you can start your engine some other way. Bestow Greatness, I don't really like. Okay, well, these packs have just been absolute trash tier. There's a Ride's End. Okay, so white was certainly open. So this feels like we're in a draft with just a bunch of people that kind of know what's up. And so we just have a hodgepodge of cards here. I need more interaction. I do like back on track, but I already have 2. So I think I'm going to take the spin out in this pack. And I do like Momentum Breaker. And I need 2-mana plays. Pothole Mole's fine, but 1 tabled in the last pack. Or in some of the previous packs. And this lets me play something on turn 2. Debris Beetle. Okay, so now I'm getting a third pick Debris Beetle. It is better than Spin Out. I will take the Debris Beetle. I can back on track this back as well. Okay, well, you know what? There's at least some hope. We got a third pick Debris Beetle, so maybe we get some more action here. Maybe a Brood Wagon? I really need cheap plays, though. Part of why I took the Momentum Breaker, but just... There's a ton of 2-mana green creatures. I just need to take any of them. But I don't see any of them. There's an Outpace Oblivion in a night market. And given my splash situation, like Outpace Oblivion is a good card. All right, let's go for it. I'm down to splash it, whatever. Given that I'm not seeing any black or green cards here. There's a blue-green card, but I can't really take that. There's a Wild Roads, a Maximum Overdrive. Look, I'm kind of struggling for playables. Let's take the Maximum Overdrive as a combat trick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I just need creatures here. All right, there's a Pothole Mole. There's also a Marshall's Path Cruiser. I've never played with this card. Is this any good? It gets me a land. I mean, it can't possibly be better than Pothole Mole. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, that saved the draft. This 7th pick literally saved the draft. There's a Gibrick Omnivore too. Oh, Thunderhead Gunner, I actually would have splashed as well. But obviously the Brood Wagon is just insane here. That literally could have saved this draft. A couple of bikes here, which I'm not too interested in. Gosh, this is rough. I have no 2-mana plays. Man, I can just easily get run over here. Any other creatures in here? Hello? A Packdoll Terror? How many artifacts do I have? 2? No good? That's a big oof. Do I play the Walking Sarcophagus just because I need a 2-drop? Oh, goodness. This is 21 cards. Oof. I'll play the Wild Roads with triple Pothole Mole. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we are now officially getting to the point where green is hotly contested. And we're kind of in a weird spot right now. All right, I can probably play like 1 bike. And I really want probably another. I only have 11 creatures. Okay, let's see which of these I actually want to play. Yeah, definitely don't want Bestow Greatness here. I'll play the Maximum Overdrive as a decent combat trick. My mana can pretty easily support the Outpace Oblivion here with the Veloheart Bike as well. All right, I really don't want to play that 2-drop. And now it's just a matter of 13 creatures. Goodness. I'll play the bike because it gains me life and lets me ramp into some things. And I think this is probably an okay 16 land deck. Like triple Pothole Mole and a bike. That's a lot of mana. And I probably don't actually I don't even need the mountain, honestly. Play something like this. 3 red sources plus a Veloheart Bike for 1 card. 6, 7, 8, 9 green sources and 8 black sources. Seems about right. And then, we have the bike. And then we have some 2-mana cyclers here if I really want to find more lands. All right, let's try this out. A Pothole Mole plus Night Market's also pretty cool. Let's try this out. This is very middling, but we did get some cards here. We do have some powerful things going on, and hopefully that's going to be enough to let us go over the top. But kind of a rough draft, but this one, I mean, we were trying to find our lane. This was just a rough draft to navigate in general, I think. All right, now before round 1 starts, I just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for all your support. It really means a lot. And really just makes it so that I can make all these draft videos for all of you. So thank you so much. Access to the Patreon gives you access to my Discord channel, which I do believe is a really great way to up your limited game. Gonna keep this here. cycle the Broodwagon into back on track, which is great. Let's play the night market for green. Well, we can have a turn 4 Thundering Broodwagon, I think. Wreckage Wickerful. I needed that card. I guess I could have looked to be like Esper. I don't know. This was a weird... I'm not sure what I was supposed to be here. Hellish Sideswipe, okay. Grim Javelineer. At least they haven't started their engines yet. So my question here is, do I want to play this slow with the Pothole Mole, or do I want to ramp? I think I want to play it slow. Okay, got a land back. It was the last card, but it is what it is. Packdoll Terror. Good card. Ooh, Debris Beetle. That is a nice one. It's got Crew 2 as well, which is nice. Bam. It is awkward that I have 2 tap lands, I will say. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. They could easily have some way to get rid of the beetle. This is a good sign. This is a very, very good sign. Okay, 2 speed. What do you have? Another Packdoll Terror? Yikes. You're red-black. You can't have that many artifacts, right? Land was super good. Let's kill the Packdoll Terror. Let's crew this with this. Let's attack for 6. The reason being is the Broodwagon can get crewed by my pilot. So let's crew with the Pothole Mole. Then we have the Broodwagon available. Got a decent number of amount of life gain as well. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. Come on, signpost cards for the win, please. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with whatever happens afterwards for the most part. Gastel Thrillseeker. Gastel Raider. That's gonna miss. This card misses a lot. Alright! We got one! We got one! We did the thing! I told you that Thundering Broodwagon is gonna save this draft. We're gonna draw it every game, or we're gonna mill it, then we're gonna get back and track it back. The Debris Beetle too. I mean, pack 3, without pack 3, those 2 bombs alone give us the shot of winning like 3 or 4 matches. All right, opponent on the play here. Hey, we have it again. We have it again. And remember, our deck doesn't really have a lot of 2-drops, so another key to victory is winning every die roll. Because we don't have that many. Like Engine Rat, I would have loved Engine Rat or more Legax. Didn't see too... What? I did not... Tranquil Cove plus Mountain is not a common color combination here. Honestly, I actually don't think it's correct to cycle the Broodwagon here. I think I just curve out. Oh my gosh. Dude, what is this? What? Come on. What even are your lands? Yeah, I mean, this can get out of hand really quick, especially if they kill this. I just don't understand how there's a blue-white land in play. Yeah, I mean, whatever. This is why this is one of the highest win. Like, if you have Okay, they misclicked. That's what this is, okay? Just so you know. They just misclicked. There's no other way this makes any sense. But if you have a draw where you're on the play and you go turn 3 House Squad Heavy into removal spell. Apocalypse Runner. Okay, that doesn't really matter. They're gonna have so much mana here. Well, they're only down to 2 cards at least. I needed a permanent of some kind here. Oh, that works. Grim Bauble. Let's give it a counter so that I can block. Now the question is, what do I kill? Right? It's like, do I kill Apocalypse Runner or House Squad Heavy? Voyage Home? Get out of here! This is just so disrespectful. Apocalypse Runner and Voyage Home in your deck. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. There is no way this is correct. It actually disgusts me. It really does. Okay, let's kill the Apocalypse Runner. They have 3 cards in hand. Oh my gosh. Like, I was expecting, I don't know, like a mythic or something. Sure. Wreckage Wickerfolk, okay. A lot of scrying and surveilling. Oh, so maybe they're like splashing. No, I can't even. No, I'm not even going to bother trying to make sense of this. I'm not going to try. They can try to get really aggressive and deal a bunch of damage to me, which I'm really hoping they do. Because I make a lot of profitable trades then. And then I can play the bike to gain a bunch of life back. And then I have the Wild Roads as a way to also crew the Thundering Broodwagon. So just YOLO attack. I only have 2 blockers. Come on. Alright, fine. Well, that doesn't do a darn thing. Well, I mean, we're not in a terrible spot in terms of, like, having stabilized the board. We're at 14 life. Now, of course, they've surveilled, and if they find a removal spell for the Broodwagon, we potentially take a lot of damage. Tactile Terror is fine. It's good. It's a good card. They have 1,000,000 mana, but they only have 1 card left. Broadcast Rambler on the splash. Sure, why not? Oh, with the Tactile Terror. That's great. Sure. They have so... How do they have so many more permanents in play than me? Okay. Debris Beetle? I don't even know. Nothing good to get back. I guess we'll cycle this. Boom! Sacrifice a token, friend. We might actually just be dead here, to be honest. They did an upkeep bobble. It's good. I can sack the Momentum Breaker to gain a life. If they attack me with the Broadcast Rambler, I am very, very interested in trading that with my Thundering Broodwagon. All right, so I figured it out. They're Mardu artifacts with a splash for blue. Yep. We figured it out here, friends. Oh, okay. Well, let's block the biggest things. Am I dead? I have to block this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That doesn't work. Okay, so let's see. I need this to die, so let's block here. Is that enough? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Oh, I should have crewed the bike. Yeah, I just wasn't thinking. I should have crewed the bike. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out how they have so many more permanents than me. Look. The general quality of their cards was pretty high. So, they made it work. Good for them. And it's not like our deck is insane by any stretch. So, there you have it. House Squad Heavy or whatever is obviously insane on the play with removal. All right, playing against a really good player here. We are playing against Haumph. I guess he's been brewing as well. Our hand is good here. Turn 1 Engine Rat, very good. I can never expect to actually have a turn 2 play, so it's fine. The Lagak. Death Touch Squad, okay. Double back on track is promising with my Pothole Mole. Let's hit. Okay, we did hit. Hit a Deathless Pilot too, which is cool. Wow. How many Death Touch creatures can you play? Ram through? Or run through or whatever? Okay, run over, sure. All right. These Death Touch creatures are really annoying. Hazard of the Dunes, okay. Oh, let's race. I am happy. I am happy. Or happy-ish. Like, you could have just left one thing back. Alright. Honestly, I don't mind back on tracking just like even a Pothole Mole out of my graveyard. And then I can back on track something back afterwards. Just puts 2 creatures in play. Especially if their plan, if his plan is to just attack me with all their Death Touch creatures always. That is just not going to be a good strategy. Risky shortcut. Oh my. Okay. Alright, now we can just get the Pactol Terror back. Here's the interesting part now. Like, if they have a removal spell, I die. They use the run over already. I'm gonna chill this turn. Because I can back on track the Debris Beetle as well. And I just don't, like... I just don't want to get run over here. So now I have to block the Lagak. We're at 2. What a low curve. Triple run over? They just like killed everything. Man. So what do I want here? Another engine rat? Okay. I'm at 2 life. So I go up to 5 and I just hope they have nothing. Sure. They don't, at least they don't have the extra lands. And they're at 4 life, so this thing can attack them and do lots and lots of damage. So, you know, obviously, if you know, triple run over, like 4th removal spell gets me, I guess. But, you know, obviously, like, I tried my best, put up a good fight, and that's all I can really hope to do here. Well, given that they're tanking, I think that's a good sign for me. Man, this is this is actually pretty annoying. I'm at 5. All right, I'll take it. Oh, they gained life. Ugh. Okay. Ooh, that's also interesting. That's also a life gain effect. All right. Let's attack. There's inevitability with the engine rat, so I just need to attack. What a close game. All these death touch creatures. Like, I know they're good, but I'm sure he's just trying something. All death touch creatures and run overs. And see what happens. Double block. All right. Close game. Close game. So I can get a 3-2 and play a tap land to gain life. I might miss on the pothole mole, which would be really bad for me. So I think I want to do this. It's in my graveyard. Whew, I almost would have messed that up. Let's put this into hand. Let's play this. Let's play the gain land. What a close game. They're at 2 life. They are at 2 life. With 1 card in hand. I need one of these little creatures to get through. Now I have Pothole Mole and Hazard of the Dunes myself. Alright, here we go. Land. Oh gosh, okay. So now they're just stabilizing and they're just gonna chill. I can't really attack them. So it's on me now. And then the engine rat's just gonna burn me out. No, the run over. The run over. All right, let's play Hazard of the Dunes. Ketrodon was really good. I guess the run over wouldn't if it even killed the 6/6. They're at 6 life. Ay, ay, ay. They don't have 7 mana. I do not have particularly good attacks here. But I can't just sit here and do nothing, right? That's the problem. Well, maybe I can for 1 turn, actually. Because they have 3 blockers. They block my 3 biggest things, and then they die. Okay, yeah. Okay. We're chilling. I want to just... Like, if they're on the drain plan, they have 3 blockers. So they block 3 power things, and then they take 7. Okay. Alright, I have a game plan here. So if they drain me down to 3, next turn we attack with everything. Now, if they have a removal spell or something, like I can't play around that because the engine rat kills me anyways. So this is kind of a forced attack with everything situation. And if they crack the foul roads, that obviously changes the equation as well. Really great game. This is super close. And always, Haum's not going to go down without a fight. He has to play a creature if he has a creature in hand. And then that gives us outs too. Well, the thing is, I also have Hazard of the Dunes, which gets in for extra damage. So the Ketrodon kind of has to block there. I'm just going for it. Like, obviously if they have a removal spell, they have a removal spell. But I'm at 3. There's an engine rat going. Like, I just don't have another choice. Yep. Woo! Yes! Yes! That was a tough game. And I'm so happy I was able to pull that one off. Oh, man, that was a tough game. Always good to find kind of the right... Because, like, we knew what their game plan was. And the fact that he was able to almost beat me back on tracking, like, debris beetle multiple times over, that's a testament to, of course, their skill level as well. All right, 2-1. On the play here. Okay. Okay. I got 2 lands, but I got some cyclers here. So we are going to be cycling this Ketrodon, probably. Yep. Because I have reanimation spells, and the Chitin Gravestalker, there's a world where I can cast that for cheap. Glory Heath Lynx. Okay. Would love a land here. Okay, there is the land. And then now... This card is so good. All right, let's play the Pothole Mole. Let's hit a land here. Okay, we hit the land, and a Deathless Pilot, and a Surveyor. So the Chitin Gravestalker costs 3 mana, which is nice. Presumably, they're gonna saddle this and... Okay. Oh, that's it? All right, that's fine. Ah, they actually just didn't have a play that turn. Okay. Quite interesting. Playing the Beetle. They could have a run over, I guess. But we are going to try to block this Lynx and hope for the best. They didn't have a 3-mana creature previously, so I imagine they don't have another one here. This attack would be really odd. Okay, that's good. My turn. Okay, so this is super interesting. Let's play the land here so that I could keep a maximum overdrive and run over. Debris Beetle. They could have Ride's End, I guess. Oh, it seems that way. Exile is kind of rough. I wonder if they have the protection spell. It's fine. Three mana, 5/4, not bad. Four cards in hand for the opponent. They had the Ride's End, which is really unfortunate. Our hand is a bunch of removal spells and kind of all in on this Gravestalker. We'll see what they do. Broadcast Rambler. Just gonna kill the Lynx. Use my mana where I can. Let's attack. Let's hope to hit a land here off the Pothole Mole. Okay, we did. There is the red source, which I should probably take. I wanted to cycle this, but I think, you know, given that I have the one red removal spell, I probably should just play the Rugged Highlands. Okay. Ooh, they are building up their speed. What do they have? Oh, light wheel enhancements, sure. Swiftwing Assailant, okay. Oh, Spin Out, okay. So do I spin this out? No. I'm going to use Maximum Overdrive. I just don't think they have another Ride's End. Run over. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, so it's a 2 for 2. 2 for 2. They had a trick, I had a trick. Alright, I got a 6-5. They're going to have maximum speed. This is going to be a 3-4. So they're on the defensive. They don't actually want to attack me with this. Pothole Mole. Sure. Okay. They missed. I'm going to attack with the Chitin Gravestalker, and then they're going to double block, and we're going to get them. Greenbelt Guardian. Okay. Never mind. Maybe we won't get them. It's like, do they take it? Like, there's a lot of interesting things they can do here. I don't really care to kill anything. I feel like I just want to add to the board. Let's just spend our mana, play the Pilot, play the Bloodfell Caves, and then see what happens. We're at 20 life. They're the ones on the defensive. Now, the Greenbelt Guardian does trade with the Chitin Gravestalker, so it kind of depends on how they attack. The Assailant does have Vigilance. And we're kind of out of action, actually. Unswerving Sloth. Ugh. Elvish Refueler. Okay. So basically, I want them to saddle. Okay. Saddle 4. Okay, and then now I want to kill it. They have one turn to draw a combat trick, but this just taps them down, which is really good for me. But I still need to draw something here. The Broodwagon would be super good. Hazard of the Dunes is also super good. Don't think I want to trade with this block available. Close game. Close game. Broadcast Rambler just puts a lot of action into play. It really does. Okay, let's just keep playing our lands. I'm going to do this so this doesn't get run over by something random. The next turn I mean, it's a 10-10. Right? Ooh, a Black Splash. Pothole Mole. I just do not care about that very much. Alright, they scooped actually. The thing is, Hazard of the Dunes just continues to grow, and it just makes it really, really tough to grind. So I understand why they conceded. Although I don't think it was over. Like, if they drew a removal spell, they were still in it. But 3-1 with this. 3-1. And, you know, hey, that game, we didn't even... Did we beetle? No, you know what? We did beetle. Never mind. All right, on the play here, I'm going to keep this. 2 Swamps, Momentum Breaker, Spin Out, Pothole Mole, Veilheart Bike. All I need is a green source, And I do have cyclers, and if I draw any land in general, I can still go Momentum Breaker plus Spin Out. So I think this is worth, and please just give me a forest off the top. Let's get that Scurryfoot out of there. It's my 2-drop. Venom Sac, look, okay, forest! Ugh. I'm going to cycle the Broodwagon, but I'm going to keep up the spin out if there's like something I really need to kill on turn 3. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Gibberick Omnivore, let's cycle. Let's find a forest, please. There it is. Okay, let's... Ooh, that's actually not bad. So we can go the bike into Deathless Pilot. That trades with the Omnivore. Obviously, they can crew the Lagak or whatever, but anyway, I just take 2. It's not a big deal. Okay, well, this is an extremely easy block. I can just get it back, too. See, okay, they're going to play something ridiculous again. There's a Windscarred Crag. What is happening? Whatever. Let's play the Pothole Mole. We hit a tap. You know, at least we hit something. I was going to be pretty sad. Boom. The need for speed. Okay. Cycle? Alright, Ketradon. Alright, next turn we can play 2 creatures here, unless they play something big. Whoa! That was unexpected. Okay, that was very good. Ooh. I'm just gonna kill that. And kind of awkward. Let's play the Surveyor. Then attack. Pothole Mole, sure. So they're splashing red for this, but they're also splashing white cards. Alright, well, they hit 3 lands. We need to find one of our 2 back on tracks. That would be really nice. Do they want to hit me for 2? They would take a lot of damage if that's the case. Ooh. Okay. So that kills my bike, I guess. What do they sack? Oh, the mole, sure. Yeah, that's not bad. Hazard of the Dunes is a good draw. They're at 16. 2 cards. Yep, I'm happy with the Venom Sac Lagak disappearing. And then we can get Hazard of the Dunes going with Run Over. So empty board. I have a big creature. I can hit max speed potentially. Forest would be nice to start just activating my other things. Looks like they have some kind of reanimation effect, which would be rough. Especially if they reanimate the Far Fortune. Although Ketradon might be better, actually. Gastel Blockbuster? Are you splashing that? Okay. Oh my gosh, they got 3 creatures back with Rise from the Wreck. Ugh. Venom Sac Lagak. Far Fortune. That's going to get them to, like, maximum speed pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, getting 3 cards back there is going to be brutal. Gibberick Omnivore, sure. Yep. Let's pump that. Oh! Yep. I want to keep growing this so that I can kill the Far Fortune. Okay. Because next turn, I can turn it into a 5-6 and then bite it. That's the hope. But yes, they will get to maximum speed soon. Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm taking 1 damage here no matter what. So, like, they're going to get to 3 speed no matter what. So we'll just let that happen. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. If they had a removal spell for the refueler, I feel like they would have cast it already. But next turn, we are representing a good amount of damage. Path Cruiser. Crew 5. Okay. It is large. Thunderhead Gunner. That is also quite large. Oof. They got a good one. I'm at 13. I'm just going to crack this now. While I have the mana. Like, I get to lose 1. I gain 1 less life. Oh my gosh. What a good draw. Huh. What does max speed do for me? Nothing really, right? Alright. Let's kill Far Fortune. They can crew this, I guess, so I don't attack. Sure. Too bad I don't have any, like, mounts or anything, but I need to main phase this. And no attacks. Super close game. Thunderhead Gunner is very good. I'm going to want to kill that as well. But I think the Far Fortune was a more important card to remove. Thunderhead Gunner, though, very, very good as well. I would have loved... Like, if I got one late, I would have loved to splash that card. It's an excellent, excellent card. Oh, okay. Well, I can't really block. Alright, I take 6. Max speed! Hazard of the Dunes, okay. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of action. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So I turned this into a 6-7, and they can't really attack me with anything other than Hazard of the Dunes. But here's the thing, like, do I want to kill Hazard of the Dunes or Thunderhead Gunner? It's actually really interesting. I feel like the Gunner might actually be more of a threat. So I am actually going to see what they do. This gives them 1 rummage with the Gunner. But that's the card I think I'm more scared of on this board. 6-7 blocks kind of everything. I'm at 11. Yeah. Like, they can't attack me with the Path Cruiser. They can try to attack me with Hazard of the Dunes. But I can block this too. What the top deck? Oh my gosh, they got Far Fortune. Oh, wow. Oh, that's gross. That is completely gross. I think I let them attack and I take 2. And see how they attack. Because, well, let's see. We'll go to full combat. If they crew the... Yeah. If they crew that... I want them to attack with it. Alright, so now I want to go... Kill this. Okay. Now I only take 1, actually. And then I get to eat the Path Cruiser. And it doesn't deal any extra damage. Okay, that was good for me, but I'm still behind because they have the Gunner and the Hazard. Like, they have all these vehicles too. Like, I'm still well behind here. I'm going to pass now because I want to pump up my Hazard of the Dunes. Actually, no, do I? Do I? Because if I pump this into a 6-7, isn't that better? 3, 4, I have 7 mana. Yeah, let's do this. This is less obvious, right? Like, I do this and they can't really attack me. Okay. Thunderhead Gunner is now going to go off, and so this is terrifying, obviously. But I can return the pilot. They don't really have great attacks outside of maybe the Venom Sac Lagak, which is really annoying. And I got to take it because I don't have good blocks. Okay. It's a good game. Oh my gosh, and they drew Ketrodon. I mean, this is the power of the Gunner in the late game, right? It's like not much to do. Don't have a mount. Alright, this time I just pass. I want to make a 7-7 here. 7-7 to block the Ketrodon, 7-8 here. This can block something. I'm at 8. It's close. But, you know, look at this deck. Like, the Blockbuster is a little bit weird, but everything else makes sense. Like, you're just all the colors and you just, like, Thunder... Like, this is the type of format where, like, you play this card, you splash it if you can. Granted, I think they're green... No, I can't make sense of what they have. They're a green-red splashing Dune Drifter. Huh. Okay. I need a back on track. I have 2 of them in my deck. Oh, Veteran Beast Rider is a great, great draw. Oh yeah, this is way more than lethal. Let's see, this... Okay, so I block the 3 biggest creatures. 1, 2, 3... And I take 4, 7, 10. Yeah. GG's. That was a sweet deck from the opponent. Good value. Like, my deck really relies on the back on tracks to get me into the game. And they were able to get just so much value. Like, honestly, when they got 3 creatures back out of the graveyard, it was just going to be really hard to win that game. All right, we are 3-2. Back in the triple digits. Feels bad. Can we turn it around here? I am on the play. Oh, I got all my good cards. I got my Beetle and my Wagon. That increases my chance of winning by a significant margin. We have a Mako or something? Burnout Bastronaut. Yikes. Oh, what a top deck. What a top deck. Wow. That was huge. Like, that was their out to... I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to win this game, but that was the start to something that can potentially just kill me really quickly. Red-green. Okay. They have to have a 2-drop here. Gilded Goda. Sure. I will play the Mole. Hopefully we can hit a land. Untap land, preferably. Right, there is an untapped land. And we hit the Pilot. Always love to mill the Pilot, just for extra value. Kickoff Celebration. Okay. That's always good, in the sense that, like, they just didn't play an extra threat. And for me, you know, I'm trying to get to the late game, so that I am very happy about that. So they can't attack me. And I'm going to play the Forest. Let's play the Beetle. Drain him. No, I don't really think I want to race there. Or give them a treasure, honestly. So let's do that. Next turn is weird. If I don't draw a creature or anything, like, I have nothing to do. But I really want to hit them for 6. But I don't want to sack this land, you know what I mean? Okay, Rocketeer Boost Buggy is a good card. Into... Stampeding Scurryfoot. Alright, good deck. Good cards. Do you have a Road Rage as well? No, Dynamite Diver. That's a lot of stuff. Honestly, it's probably not good to attack with the Beetle here, right? Unless I have a good follow-up. Yeah. Yeah, that's just way too much stuff, and I have nothing to play. So I'm going to pass, relax, get back the Pilot, and just play a slower game here. I also have Maximum Overdrive if they have some kind of removal spell. So let's see what they do. I imagine they're probably just going to want to exhaust the Scurryfoot. Yeah, just pass maybe. Oh, a boost buggy. Okay, do they have a land too? Oh no, they can turn this into a creature. Yeah, they got a lot of action. A little too much action even. I'm gonna kill the Scurryfoot. They only have 3 mana available. I don't care about the boost buggies. Like, are they gonna... If they want to attack... Wait, they didn't activate. What? They didn't activate. Doesn't it cost 3 mana? Okay. Pilot, nice. Next turn I can attack for 12. I'm at 23. And I'm gonna be at maximum speed, so I can actually gain some life here, too. Oh, okay. Outpace Oblivion, sure. Wait, they're dead. They put themselves dead. Okay. Well, they have no cards? Yeah, they're dead. So I go pilot, make a thing, and crew both, and then I think they die. Yeah. Oh, back on track. Okay. But anyways, pilot. Why did they put themselves dead on board? Is there some weird life gain I don't know about? Alright. Like, my land was in play. Yeah. I mean, they're probably not going to beat those cards anyways. Like I said, those 2 cards are going to win me some games. Because the rest of my deck is just alright. And you know what? This is a deck that I'm happy to get 4 wins. I am happy with these 4 wins. Anything else? Just gravy. Alright, back to double digits. Let's stay that way. I think I need to win this one, though, if I want that to be the case. Alright, I'll keep this. 3 lands, no 2-drops, as per the usual. Wow, that Momentum Breaker was so clutch, by the way. Grease Wrench Goblin. Alright. What do I cycle? Probably just a Kite and Gravestalker, honestly. Stampeding Scurryfoot, okay, some goodies. Okay, land not great. Oh, back on track. Why didn't I cycle the other thing? Just gonna play the bike. Next turn I can go Refueler Exhaust. And then play Broodwagon. Or Refueler Crew. I mean, I have a couple of options. The life gain here is really nice. It keeps me alive. But they had a 1-drop, a 2-drop. Oh! What are they sacking? Wait, they should have hit me first. Huh. They sacked the Scurryfoot? This is all kinds of weird. Let's name Red. It's a little bit awkward here, I will say. What do I back on track? I don't know. Maybe I just back on track the 5-4 and not get too greedy. Like, I could have cycled this, but I just felt like playing it was not bad. But given how aggressive my opponent's start seems to be here, I feel like I have no choice but to cast back on track here. And, you know, Kite and Gravestalker is not bad on this board, right? It just blocks everything, so... Yeah, let's just go ahead with that, unless I draw something pretty good. I'm at 13. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Like, there's too many combinations of things that can occur that's really bad for me. So I just want to have a 5-4 in play. The nice thing about this is... Bestow Greatness, I guess? I'm thinking. +4, plus... Okay, so we block here, and we're good. If they have Bestow Greatness, yeah. That's fine. We sussed it out. We sussed it out. I'm just going to run this out. Because next turn I can double spell here. There's not that many haste creatures here, so I'm just going to take the chance here. Loxodon Surveyor is fine. Yep. Oh, and there is a land, so let's go ahead and play the Pothole Mole anyways. We missed, which is fine. Hit for 6. Then let's play Hazard of the Dunes. Alright, good board here for us. We have a 6-5 attacking. They're at 13. And then Hazard of the Dunes is going to be a 7-7. Yikes. I don't love this attack. I really don't. I just make them use it, though. Oh, wow. Okay, that is not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Whew. Okay. Alright, they're at 4, I'm at 9. We have a great board. This is a 2-2, but they don't really have the ability to exhaust here. So that makes it tough for them. And so this has to get blocked. It's got Menace. This just puts them dead on board. I think they're actually just dead on board. Yeah. So this is Menace. So they need to double block this. And then I just attack with everything else. Woo! Alright, got 5. Got 5. That one we had to play pretty tight. We had to play around some combat tricks and play carefully. Think they could have gotten in for an extra damage or 2, and I don't know about sacrificing the Scurry Foot there. But we have 5 wins, and we did the back on track thing. Alrighty, opponent on the play. We have a bunch of tap lands. I gotta keep this, though. Dismal back. I always lose to these artifact decks. Now, let's play Bloodfell Caves, because if I draw an untapped forest, I can play Momentum Breaker. Oh, there it is. Yeah, and let's slow down the optimizer here. Another untapped land would... I would appreciate another untapped land. Air response unit, okay. Okay, this is not as good. Alright. Whoa. Alright. Okay, you know what? They have a deck that didn't go super smoothly. I mean, their deck, it's fine, but... If I draw an untapped land, no. I did not. This is a 3-4. Oh, man, this is just all... Let's play the Mole. Jaguar's terrible. Let's see. What do I need? I guess a second black is better. And let us play the tap land. We just drew all 3 of our tap lands. Oh no, we have 4. We have 4. Okay. Not bad. If they play a creature, I take a lot of damage. Playing the Fang Druid Summoner is not going to be bad, though, because that lets me block, you know, 4 toughness creature. Very good. Alternatively, I can also play the Jaguar, just because it hits pretty hard. But we'll see what they do here. They missed a land drop previously. I'm hoping they miss another land drop here. Will give us a better shot here. Okay, no. Alright, they missed. Okay. Okay. Alacrian Jaguar allows us to attack. Yeah, we'll do that. Like, if they want to crew this to hit me, they tap down their Buccaneer, and then I get to hit them for a good amount, which I don't mind. An untapped land next turn, I can go either Broodwagon or Fang Druid Summoner, get a 3-2. I mean, obviously just a land would be absurd, right? Untapped land. Slam the Brood Wagon. 3 mana. What do you have? Transit Mage. Okay, that is good. Sure. They get... Oh, Riptide Gearhulk is amazing. Hit me for 3? Sure. That's not ideal. Yeah, that card's obviously ridiculous. All right, there are 15. What do I want to do? I can either play Fang Druid Summoner just to make sure that I can block everything, or I can play Pactol Terror. I'm going to play the Summoner. I'm going to... Let's be responsible here with my life total. Oh my gosh, I almost messed that up. I didn't realize you could do it that way. Okay. Just give me some untapped lands here, because this Riptide Gearhulk is going to be a big, big problem. Like, the only reason why we're in this is because my opponent's mana screwed. Okay, so I need a plan if I draw a land and if I don't draw a land. Like, if I don't draw a land, I probably want to double creature. Like, Omnivore is not bad. Just a nice, solid body. Oh, okay. Guidelight Synergist is good. Land! Ugh! That is extremely, extremely frustrating. Okay, so they just literally just assumed I had absolutely no... I have 5 mana up. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, man. That takes big cojones. All right, good block. Let's kill the Buccaneer. Okay. I can still block this. If they draw land, I have that. I can play a 5/4. The thing is, if they play this, I want to just have a bunch of permanents in play, right? Okay, so this is coming into play next turn. Come on. This is frustrating. Like, I just drew every 6-drop in my deck. I don't have a good attack. Oh my gosh. I better hit a land off of... Oh, I have a land in my graveyard. Thank goodness. Okay. Alright, that's good. Oh, wow. They played that instead? Okay, just to hit more land drops, sure. Okay. That's fair. Let's kill this. I don't really have great attacks here. Yeah, 3/3 gets blocked here or double blocked. 2/3, 3/3. All right. And if they bounce my Broodwagon, that's obviously fine. All right, we have a real game. This one's going to go on for a while. We both have infinite resources. Oh, Ride's End, okay. That totally makes sense. That completely makes sense. Man, I just don't have... Like, these attacks are just embarrassing. I just want to get a bunch of mana going at least, while draining them. Nothing really worth bouncing here with the Gear Hulk. You know what? They might bounce my Pactol Terror, actually. And then I can run out the Ketrodon. Whoa. Okay. I mean, there's obviously some reason for this, but... Oh. Okay. Alright, we're probably gonna lose this game. They just played a sweeper. So here's where they play the big creature. Quick Welder into the Gear Hulk. And I'm obviously sandbagging the Ketrodon here. Okay, let's go with this. Wow, that was a good draw. Boom. Alright, no attacks. And they have 4 cards in hand, and we have a 6/6. Alright. We have an Elvish Refueler coming up with... I mean, it just gets +1/+1 every turn. It's nothing too special. They drew a bunch of cards. They got a bunch of card advantage here with their Wrath. Their deck looks very, very solid. Splashing black for something. Oh, Demonic Junker. Yeah, their deck is really sweet. Yeah, really sweet. Okay. Wait, they don't mind if I attack them, I guess? Oh, spin-off. What the heck? How many Raidens do you have? Okay. I'm not really sure what to do with this spin out. I feel like I just hold it. I could kill this 4/3. Maybe I do. No, I'm gonna take it. I just have so much mana here. Alright. Two cards in hand. Don't know if I should attack right now. What I do know is I should be main phasing some Elvish Refueler action. I need to draw some action! Although, it looks like my opponent's more flooded than I am. Back on track. That is certainly action. What do I have? I guess a Migrating Ketrodon? Wait, hold on. Do I have any, like, exhaust cards here? No. Alright. We can start attacking next turn. We can start attacking. All right. The question is, do I let this trade happen? No, I don't. Their deck doesn't look like a maximum velocity deck either. Okay. We have hit maximum speed. We have a Surveyor in our graveyard, which I will use end of turn. And this is looking good. My computer is dying on me again. I forgot to clean it out, which I definitely need to do. Oh my gosh. They are so flooded. 12 lands, Collision Course on a 1/1. That is not a good feeling. Drew a land into Debris Beetle. Oh my. All right, they take 7. I'm going to play the land here to play around Spectral Interference. Boom. Okay! Wow! I did not think I was going to win after my opponent cast Spectacular Pileup and drew 3 cards. Also, I never beat Esper Artifacts. So the fact that we did is an excellent feeling. And we are now 6-2, on the verge of trophying with this deck, which, honestly, I didn't expect. I did not expect that going into the draft. All right, last round, I got Bloodfell Caves. I got 4 lands, Deathless Pilot, and a Spin Out. I guess I will keep. They could have Intimidation Tactics, I guess, if they're waiting here, but we'll see. One of my 3 2-drops. There is the Intimidation Tactics. All right, bye-bye, Pilot. Not the worst loss, honestly, given our hand. Okay, Pothole Mole, sure. Black-red. Okay, turn 2 Wretched Doll. Nothing for us. I am not going to cycle the Ketradon here. Gas Guzzler. All right. And a land. Okay. The Need for Speed. Holy cow. What is this? My opponent played 4 spells in 3 turns. Look at this. 1-drop. With the discarding Engine Rat? I need to play the Swamp here in case I find a tap land. I did not. I have 2 Swamps in play already. Doesn't really matter. I guess if they kill the Pothole Mole, it's kind of a problem. Happy enough blocking here. Grease Wrench Goblin, okay. They have a nice one. Let's kill the Goblin. Play the Forest. I have Spin Out and then some good 6-drops, but they're almost at max speed. Far Fortune, oh, okay. That means they have a way to get this back, right? And I'm going to kill this now so they don't hit me with the maximum velocity or whatever. Okay. I bet you they have a way to, like, play it from the graveyard or something. Back on track, maybe? Oh my gosh. Chandra's Spark Hunter, huh? That's cool. Well, guess what? Thundering Broodwagon kills that thing. We can go even faster. I will take the 3 here because I can crew this with this. All right, they're at max speed. Look at this. Far Fortune and Chandra. Unreal. Chandra down. You can't sack that. And, okay. Hopefully this is everything. Hopefully this is everything. They have 1 card left, but their deck looks really solid. They just played 2 amazing rares. Really good curve. Actually, this is a rare as well. Gastel Throws. Yeah, their deck is unbelievable. This thing has Death Touch and Haste. A Wretched... What is happening? I don't think they're going to attack me here. That would be kind of crazy. I guess they're just going to sack it anyways. So, sure. If that's their thought process, sure. I am at 9 life. Holy cow. I'm attacking. Because, like a boss. Bam. Like, this thing obviously just attacks me anyways. But Ketrodon helps me. I go up to 13, and then I go up to 14. Their deck is amazing. And we are out of gas. So, we drew some good cards, but we still need to find some goodies. And they can still, like, block, sack, and do all kinds of stuff here with the Thrill Seeker. Now, I can attack... The nice thing about the Broodwagon specifically is that it does have Menace. Oh, geez. Spike Spitter? So they get to draw a card every turn? Okay. Well, Kite and Gravestalker is certainly very nice. I want to keep the Ketrodon back, because I don't want it to trade with the Gastel Thrill Seeker. But I'm happy to trade this with the Spike Spitter, if that's something I have to do. Okay, so they're drawing some extra cards. They're at 9. Let's play a 5-4. All right. I don't love my chances here. They're drawing an extra card every turn, which is, oh my gosh. All right. Well, you know what? At least I get to showcase to you what like an amazing Rakdos deck looks like. Look at this. It requires lots of uncommons and rares. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only way this works. You just can't win with a deck with just Rakdos commons, but with this, like, what do I even do? Like, I need to kill the Necro Region. I gotta draw something. Yeah. Yeah. The reason why I want this to happen is because of Back on Track. Like, yeah, they get to draw cards, but like, basically the idea is I need to get Back on Track going to kill like the Spike Spitter. Yeah, but holy cow, look at this deck. Chandra, Far Fortune, Necro Regent, Ben Stiller. Like, how do you lose with Zoolander in your deck? It's not possible. These were not ideal top decks. I will say, you know, this deck went much further than I thought it would. So there is that. This deck went way further than I thought it would, and we just ran into a superior deck. Like, we even cast a Ketrodon and a Broodwagon, and it didn't matter. What the hell is this? They get to attack twice? Well, that's no good. That is no good. I don't think this card is good. But I do like the rest of their deck. Like, this in black-red is really, really good. These are all fine cards, but the problem is they're drawing an extra card and getting a 2/2 every turn. What can I do? And they're surveilling as well? Like, this is just no shot. I have no shot here. Or no reasonable shot. I'm trying to draw, like, at least one trick here to, like, let me do something. Or a removal spell. Lightning Strike, okay. Bye-bye, Gibberick. Wow. Was Rakdos open, you think, for George over here? Was Rakdos open? I'm going to say yes. Really nice deck. Spin out, okay. I will look at one more card. Okay? That's the deal. I'm looking at one more card. The way I look at it, they have the Lightning Strike, so I don't want to block with the Kite and Gravestalker. But might as well block with the Omnivore here. Has anybody... I haven't... This card just looks ridiculous. I haven't played with it much, though. Alright, 3 to my dome. White? Your deck doesn't need to splash white. Oof. This deck is... Alright. Good games. Nice deck. Alright, well, 6-3 finish. Hopefully we get to... Okay, we still got to stay in the double digits. And you know what? Watching my opponent's deck, now I want to draft Rakdos. But only when I get like 5th or 6th pick uncommon signpost cards. But you know what? Honestly, like I said before, I am very, very happy with the 6-3 finish with this configuration. Look at this. I'm playing a Lacrian Jaguar. I have 2 2-mana creatures. You know what I mean? It's like... This didn't... I'm playing a Pactol Terror. Right? We had like a couple of filler cards. This didn't quite have everything that I needed. We had... light removal. We had some interaction. We had the Debris Beetle and the Broodwagon. So, you know, good enough to get the 6 wins, but not honestly surprised. Honestly, not surprised that I didn't quite get it to the trophy. But you know what? 6 wins, you take that all day, every day, especially with this deck, with the number of fillers that we had. And just really happy with generally the way that we played throughout the course of this draft. And that's just allowing you to get good wins. And I feel like that's going to be the case here for good players in general. The games in this format are very complex. You have to keep track of speed. You have to keep track of what's in the graveyard. You have to track all the exhaust creatures in play. There's just so many things you need to be mindful of when you play this. And it's really easy to miss something. And I feel like the more experience you have, the better it's going to be, because you get to kind of get more familiar with everything that's on board, because there's a lot that's on board. You even saw one of my opponents put themselves dead on board just because they didn't see that I had a road in play to be able to crew one of my other creatures. So just really, really important. So just keep playing, play tight, and even when decks don't quite look the way that you want it to, you can still find ways to win games. And this is exactly one of those decks where it's like, we ground it out. We ground out 6 wins with this deck, and we move forward and try to get more trophies in the future. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you appreciate this content and wanted to show your support, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Also, check out TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. Whether you need some singles to round out your constructed decks or you want some booster boxes, make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below. And last but not least, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. Deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, life pads, all kinds of good stuff. heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.